Hey guys, it's Range here, and I'm making another open letter to game developers. This time, just made one on DICE and EA on Battlefield 2042. This time, I'm gonna go for Ubisoft, or as what I like to call them, Ubi shit. The reason why I'm gonna make this open letter is that it's an open letter to Ubisoft developers as well as Ubisoft corporate, whether it's shareholders or higher ups, whatever, it doesn't matter. I highly doubt anyone's going to see this anyways. But here's my open letter to you, Ubisoft. I've played your game quite a bit. I have 2,000 hours on this account, not to mention countless of hundreds of hours on others. For the love of God, learn how to update your game and make it more fun. If you go back into the history of Rainbow Six Siege, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed playing this game a lot. It came out and it was fun from the beginning. To give you props, you guys did a really good job in one of the few games that actually came out fully prepared, at least for the most part, compared to at least modern gaming nowadays. It was at least a majority of a full game. Anyways, the reason why we're here is because I'm here to criticize you over why I quit and also what you guys need to do to make your game better and or future games better. And I think they speak for a lot of players on this, and I kind of see it as really dumb as to what you guys did. So, start off with, number one. For some reason, you guys have it in your mind to where, hey, we have this operator, Ash, for example. Let's start off with Ash. She gets played way too much. And we need to make a stop. We need to make sure that other people get played. Okay, so how do we do that? Well, let's, instead of focusing on, hey, this champion's played for a reason, everyone likes her for a reason, let's focus on other operators that aren't liked and try to make them viable. Let's just nerf the most popular operators in the game to the ground to where they are literally next to useless. How about you? But that kind of seems dumb. Let's go ahead and piss off our fan base and not make them want to play the game anymore because of the reasons why they like to play the game. And then we're wondering why our game is doing bad and our esports scene is dropping off a cliff. Oh wait, it's probably because every single operator that everyone loved to play, aka Sophia, Ash, Jaeger, etc., the list goes on and on. You guys nerfed to the ground and made it not fun to shoot weapons anymore. Back in the day, it was a skill. You could shoot weapons fairly well. There wasn't a lot of recoil, and it was fun to play the game. If you had better aim, you would win your gunfights. Now, gunfights are based off of pure luck for the most part. I'm going to shoot at somebody, and my crosshair is going to go up, down, left, right, center, diagonal, wherever, and it's going to be fucking hard to hit somebody, which makes it not fun for me. Whenever I know that I'm shooting and aiming at the spot that I want to hit, and it won't let me. So my question to you, Ubisoft, is why? I understand you want to nerf them and like bring people away from that character to other characters, but that is not the way to do it. All you're doing is pissing off the majority of your fan base and making them not want to play the game anymore and quit. I just don't understand it. You guys even did it right for once, which is bizarre. That you won't do it for every other operator and just revert the changes that you made to Ash, Jaeger, and Sophia. You made it to where, for example, Fuse. Fuse, no one played. Why? Because he was basically useless. His gadget only worked on soft surfaces, and even then, it just wasn't worth your time. Because most things that you wanted to breach and put your fuse charge in were hard surfaces. So it was kind of pointless to use him. Now, you're like, hey, brilliant idea. How do we make him more viable? Let's make it to where he can breach hard surfaces. Awesome. Great idea. That made him so much more viable in competitive scene and in ranked. It's not even funny. On top of that, you have fucking Capcan. Capcan was nigh on, he was useful, but like having the ability for him to stack them up again brings him back to his original status where he's able to kill people at least easier. And you can actually set up traps and, options that could get your team kills instead of just like, oh, I got some damage into somebody, woo, or I injured somebody. And like, there's two prime examples of what you guys did that's good. Now Capcan is a viable operator, and people are picking him a lot more than they were before. And it just seems kind of dumb that you guys did this to Ash and Sophia and all of them. It hurts. and it makes it me not want to play the game anymore. Because attacking is already hard enough as it is, and now you got defenders that have laser beams, or some laser beams, and it just ruins the game. I wish you guys would revert back to like 2019, 2018, when we still had ACOGs, or right after when we got rid of ACOGs, give or take, when everything was still balanced. I really do. Granted, the ACOG should be gone. I do agree with that, but everything else, it just seems kind of, yeah. But this is just a short video. It's a message to Ubisoft on, please revert your stuff. I know you won't. You probably won't ever see this, but your game has gone off a cliff since then. I've looked at the player numbers since then. Since the day you nerfed Ash, you have consistently gone downhill. And even when you launch new seasons, you tend to go down in players really quickly. Even with the new season that you guys released that one time, you lost players when usually you gain players. And it's kind of sad to watch one of my favorite games of all time just shoot the shit because, equality. Being woke, I guess. I don't know. It's just equality for operators. Like, it doesn't matter. People like operators for a reason, and then you gotta make the other ones that aren't liked more likable. The moment you start fucking with things that people love, that's when they start to not like you anymore. But, anyways, this is an open letter to DICE, goddammit, Ubisoft, and it's Rainbow Six Siege. Anyways, thanks for watching this. If you did watch it all the way through, hopefully this gets through to a Ubisoft developer. I don't know. Feel free to contact me if you want to, but I doubt this is going to get through. Yeah. Hey, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe down below. I do appreciate every single person that does it. Helps a lot, so I appreciate you very, very much if you would. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. You have a wonderful night. Take care.